Hello everybody, Pounding Rocks here. It's been a while, I apologize, but there's been some significant changes that have happened to the fleet, and I thought I would share them with you. Okay, so almost 2 weeks ago, I ran into a bad accident with my Hyundai Sonata daily driver, and the car was completely wrecked. I ended up going into a guardrail. I was slightly injured, but I'm bouncing back real quick here. And my plan was to sell the car before I wrecked it. I was going to sell the car and go and try and find a four-cylinder, four-wheel drive truck to have as a commuter. But there's nothing around here that isn't a rotted pile. So I ended up with a two-wheel drive, super base model. It's a 1991. This puppy doesn't even have power steering. So I'll give you a small tour here. She runs real nice. She's got 220,000 on her. She's a four-cylinder, 5-speed. It's just the way I like them. It does have an aftermarket radio in it. That's a nice feature and everything. And actually, unlike all the other ones, the parking brake actually works. So I bought this, and it definitely does need some maintenance. It's going to get the Pounding Rocks treatment today. So I'll show you guys here in a second. We'll give you a little bit of a walk around, but I'm just backing it up to the barn right now, so I don't have to keep walking back and forth and everything. But yeah, I bought this. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was pretty inexpensive, and it's got a nice layout to it. So, and we're going to be working on this parking brake light, because in the previous video you guys have seen, if you press the handle down, the light goes out, but it comes back up. That's because the arm underneath the truck is not returning back to its resting position. So we'll lube that up a little bit. Let's see, what else do we got? All right, we'll do a little walk around on the outside. It's been repainted. It's got some rust. I just swapped the Pathfinder headlights onto it last night, so it's got LED lights. I could probably do a little bit nicer job tidying this up, but I was in kind of a hurry, so didn't have all the hardware available to me. It had a cap on it. I took the cap off. The inside of the bed's got some holes, but it's gonna be good enough. It's almost like a nicer version of the red truck. Diamond plate tailgate cover. Came with a set of snow tires. It's got your basic interior that you're all familiar with. No tachometer. Somebody was trying to wire in some LED lights, and I didn't know you could get soldering LED lights. I always thought they just came with the bulbs that you just put in the connector and just twist in, but somebody was trying to solder them in and screwed it up, so there's no dash lights at night. So I actually am running around with a heads-up display app on my phone. It works out pretty well. But yeah, it was repainted at one time. It's not the original color. I'm not sure what color this is. It was missing some pieces underneath here, but we've seen the KA disaster engine on this channel many times before. This one makes a little timing chain noise when it's going down the road, and she's got a little bit of a hesitation at times. I think that we're going to end up putting a chain on it at some point, but for right now, just basic tune-up stuff is going to be what we're doing. There's a brand new radiator. It's got a pretty brand new battery. Needs brakes bad. Needs brakes really bad. Also needs a set of better looking wheels. We're not even matching. Muffler's toast. And there's some noise coming from underneath it here that I'm wondering if we got like, oh yeah. The bushings are completely gone back here. I mean, she's onionating. I mean, it's all right though. It looks like it's got like undercoat that's like coming off of it. So there's like still frame underneath it, but I got to go through and just knock all the rust off of this thing, just so it's nicer, and then I'll have it I'll have it coated or something. But for what I needed and the price I paid, I think it'll foot the bill okay. Yeah, we'll end up probably end up addressing that in the spring. The only time I hear it is if I'm doing like a drastic turn and going up a hill of some kind. Yeah, this side is just as bad. You can see the bushing like sticking out. Yeah, so not leaking gas and the parking brake works, so I got no complaints. So anyways, I got more updates coming. I'm going to shoot over to the shop today where the Pathfinder pickup is, and I'll give you guys a rundown on what I've been doing with that. So, but for right now, I just want to get working on this so I can feel confident that, you know, it's in tip-top shape, because it is doing a one-way 40-mile commute at 75-mile-an-hour speeds. So I did it twice and without incident, but I don't want to push it without going through it and making sure it's good. So the newest one on the fleet, and I don't even know what to call it yet. Anyways, leave me a comment down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, like, share, and subscribe. Pounding Rocks signing off.